So I posted yesterday about the process that I've been going through internally about losing my best friend and what that's been like for my internal, as I've been processing the range of emotions that have been happening throughout the experience, while also in the beginning moving and working, running a business, and supporting the other people in my life. And I was having a moment yesterday. I actually recorded a video about it in Costco. And I messaged a friend. I said, hey, what are you up to? And he said, oh, I'm going to church. You want to come? I was like, yeah, I do. And I got there, and it was, wow. It was a group of people that were connecting with God in a powerful way. And this experience happened to be framed in somebody's house. They were holding space in a way that reminded me. There was a teaching, and the speaker, he said that, he was speaking from a Hindu tradition, and he said every Hindu knows that there is one God, and that each of these different things that are spoken of as deities are reflections of that God, and that through interacting with these different archetypes, with these different stories and ideas, we are interacting with different aspects of the divine God. And he went on to say that, he said, as a result, everything that's created by God, everything that's touched by God, we can experience God through that, which is why people will go up to another person and say, Namaste. Namaste means I see the light of God within you. It's an appreciation of the fact that every single thing that we are experiencing in this world, well, it's a story that we're creating so that we can have the spiritual experience that we're having. And he just said something, and he said, so you've got boyfriends, and you've got relationships, and you've got people, and you see them as other people, and you see them as something that's happening outside of yourself, but it's actually all happening inside God. And he was referring to Durga, the divine mother who is holding and animating all things, because that's what Shakti is. Shakti is the mother. It's the potential energy. It's all of the energy that breathes life into the visions and the things happening. But he said that other person is God too. And something about the way that I was interacting with the memory in my mind of my friend and what I perceived that she was doing, I just had a moment where I bowed to her in reverence, in gratitude, in love. You are God. You are God, and you are me. You are another aspect of me that is working out their salvation with fear and trembling, or whatever experience salvation happens. I said that because those were words from the Bible of my childhood, and I thought it was interesting how religions and ideas and spiritual teachings overlap. But that realization freed me, and I was able to sit in the truth of the grace that we all have. I've been given grace, and so I can give grace. And for somebody that I've loved for so long, I will always love and support, continue to love and support. And I don't want to push passion to the extreme that it becomes jealous or angry or vindictive or hateful. I just don't want to embody those emotions, and so I choose to expand in love, and I give gratitude for the divinity that is in each one of us, and I give gratitude for the friendships while they were, and I understand that paths diverge, and oh sister, I wish you so much on your path. And also, I gotta walk this one too, but I love you always, and I will always support you. And I'm sitting with that because it's heavy, because it feels like the right thing. But it takes a lot to get from where I began with hurt feelings to here of this spiritual realization and framing of the experience in a way that is going to help me grow and evolve as a person, and hopefully help all of us grow and evolve as people in the way that we learn to relate to other people. I think this is the key to evolution. I think it's the key to what we have the potential of as a society of awake and aware people. And when we see ourselves getting caught, drawn into the conflicts, particularly in the political and social conversations right now, I'd love to elevate the way that we're interacting with each other in public, like in the bright lights, in the media space, because why not bring something real? If we're all going to spend all this time connecting with each other, why wouldn't it be something real? I think that's the most useful use of our time. Can you guys hear this singing? I'm going to go in and sing. But I wanted to take this moment when I had a chance to pause on a Sunday morning after a busy week. And I'm sitting in the sun and reflecting on my week. And I just wanted to share the conclusion of it, the resolution of it, the neutralization of the energy, and the ultimate gratitude, and the way that this process helps me throughout my life as I encounter challenges. It helps me to reframe and use my mind as a way to change the script in a way that will create an optimal outcome for myself, my future, and the people around me. And that's kind of what I think magic is. Learning how to become aware of our thoughts, to become responsible for our thoughts, to stop ourselves when we start to go somewhere that's darker than we want to be, bring ourselves back, and then choose what response is going to be the most effective and efficient and compassionate for myself and the other people involved, and create and cultivate that response in an authentic way. So, much love and gratitude.